Alright, hello my beautiful people. Welcome back to another yoga practice with me, Yogi Parks. I haven't been feeling my best the past few days. I had an allergy attack last Thursday and then I slept last night, but the prior 2 nights before that I had a little insomnia moment. So I'm not my best, but it's so important for me to be consistent with making these classes, these practices, getting these up on YouTube. So I wasn't going to fall short of that. So let's go ahead. We're going to do just a very quick practice. We're going to do just variations of sun salutations and a restorative posture at the very end, pigeon. And on that note, let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to start we're going to see, I'm not totally locked into how long this practice will be, but I'm going to make sure we keep it quick. We're not going to go over 18 minutes. So I'm going to set a timer just to keep track of that, and let's go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and meet in child's pose just for a moment. Let's go ahead, take our knees to not quite the width of the mat, and then bring your toes together, and then go ahead, send your tailbone back towards your heels, and let your forehead just drop down for a second. Let's take an active child's pose just to get started with this. And I should say, and stay in child's pose as I say this, on that note that I had an allergy attack last Thursday. Just seasonal allergies, the weather's changing, the season is changing here in Los Angeles. I may have to blow my nose since we're going to be going upside down on our sun salutations. So that's why I have the tissue there and the little bag so I don't create a mess, but take a couple more breaths in child's pose. I just wanted to give you guys a warning. I might have some things flying out of my nose, but that's also what this practice is for. And then when you're ready, let's go ahead, come into our first downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet, nod the head yes and no. My first downward facing dog of the day, so I definitely want it to be juicy. We'll just slowly pedal out the feet, nod the head, yes and no. Take any type of breath you'd like. And then when you're ready, let's come into a neutral downward facing dog. Go ahead and send your chest back, send your hips back, and then inhale, look forward. Exhale, let's slowly come up to the top of the mat. On an inhale, let's come halfway up. Exhale, release. And let's go ahead. For the first time, let's inhale, slowly roll round up the spine. Reach the arms up, and then exhale, hands at the heart. I'm trying to kind of move my mat over just a little bit. I've got that light fixture right above me. Okay, so cool. Let's go ahead, we're going to start with just 4 simple half Namaskars. So join me with your hands at the heart. Let's inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway up, inhale, heart forward, your tailbone back. Nice long spine. Exhale, Uttanasana. This time we'll reverse swan dive up. So you'll use your core, hands at the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands at the heart. Perfect. Let's keep that going. 3 more. Inhale, reach the arms up. Keep your shoulders down. Exhale, swan dive down, flat back. Halfway up, inhale. Again, get your heart forward, your tailbone back. Nice long spine. And then exhale, forward fold. Again, inhale, root to rise, using your core. Exhale, hands at the heart. Let's keep going. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway up, inhale, flat back, tabletop. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive up. Inhale, root to rise, lift your chest. Exhale, hands at the heart. Last one. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Here we go. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands at the heart. Let's continue our journey with Surya Namaskar A. We'll do 4 rounds. Let's go ahead, inhale, back bend. Exhale, forward fold. halfway up, inhale. Exhale, plank top of a push-up. Let's hold here for a second, build a little fire, push the ground away from you, and then drop your knees. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra pose. Let's actually stay here just for a couple of breaths in this cobra pose. As you engage your core, lift the chest, keep the shoulders back, neck nice and long, chin slightly tucked into your chest. And then let's go ahead, tuck the toes. Let's press up and back into downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of the mat. Halfway up, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, root to rise, lift your chest. Exhale, hands at the heart, nice. Good, let's keep it going. Inhale, back bend, Uttanasana, exhale. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale, heart forward. Plank top of a push-up, step back. Push the ground away from you. Exhale, lower down, crouching tiger. Inhale, cobra pose. Maybe use your core, lift the chest just a little more. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Good, let's keep it moving. Inhale, look forward. Uttanasana, exhale. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands at the heart, nice. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, fold. Halfway up, inhale. Heart forward, tailbone back, flat back. Exhale, plank top of a push-up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, come through, slither like a snake, cobra pose. Bhujangasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, keep it moving. Inhale, look forward. Uttanasana, top of the mat. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands at the heart. Last one of Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, fold. Halfway up, inhale. Here we go. Plank top of a push-up. Use your core. Push that ground away from you. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, release your hips. Draw your heart forward. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold at the top. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands at the heart. Nice. All right, great. Let's keep it going. We'll come down for a little active rest for a second. Let's inhale, back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway up, inhale. And then downward facing dog. Let's step both feet back. And then on an exhale, come tabletop. And we're going to do just a little bit of cat-cow. We'll just do a few rounds. We'll inhale, arch the back, look up. Exhale, round out the spine. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. 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 Last round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round out the spine. And let's inhale, come back. And let's come back for downward facing dog. Good. Now here we go. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold at the top of the mat. Great. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, release. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands at the heart. Just gonna check the time real quick. Fantastic. Let's go ahead. We're gonna do a little bit of Surya Namaskar C, and then we'll get to our restorative pigeon pose. So we'll kind of stretch the legs a little bit. Let's go ahead, inhale, back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold. And we're gonna come to a nice low runner's lunge. So go ahead, drop your right knee down, plant the top of your right foot,
And keep your hands down. You can stay on your fingertips. Hands are shoulder width apart. And let's just breathe here for a second. Let the hips, let's just kind of sink into the hips. Open up the hips. And get them nice and warmed up for our pigeon pose. So let's take a couple breaths. And then we'll go ahead, let's come to plank, top of a push-up. Send that left foot back. Exhale, lower down, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra pose. Maybe use your core, lift the chest just a little bit more. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great. And then let's go ahead. Inhale, lift that right leg back. Exhale, right foot in between the hands. Drop that left knee. Plant the top of your left foot. And then let's go ahead and sink into our hips. And just breathe here for a moment. As we keep our bodies still and breathe, you might want to go ahead and close your eyes. Just felt a nice little drip of sweat come down my face, down my nose, and drip down onto the mat. So that's nice. Let's go ahead and lift that left knee up, come onto your tiptoes, and let's go ahead forward fold, top of the mat. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, root to rise. Use your core, lift the hands. Exhale, hands at the heart. And let's do that on the other side. So let's go ahead. When you're ready, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Same low runner's lunge. Step the left foot back. Drop the knee, plant the foot. And then maybe we're going to take it a little bit deeper this time. So we'll come for a little dragonfly pose. Bring your right foot to the outside edge of your mat. We're going to turn the right toes out, bring the left heel in, and just get a little bit more openness. I'm going to come down to the palms of my hands, keeping my hands shoulder width apart, but you're more than welcome to stay on your fingertips if that makes it a little more accessible for you. Or if you need yoga blocks or books, go ahead and grab those too. And let's just breathe here. Make sure to stay lifted out of your shoulders. And then let's walk the right foot back in between the hands. Let's again take that left knee up, come back to plank, top of a push-up. Exhale, lower down, crouching tiger. Inhale, cobra pose. And then let's go ahead. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. All right, hold here. Let's go ahead, inhale, take that left leg back. Exhale, left foot in between the hands. Drop the right knee, plant the top of the foot. We're gonna go for that same dragonfly pose. So walk the left foot to the outside edge of your left mat, outside edge of the mat. Turn your left toes out, heel in. Again, I'm gonna come down to my hands. Take the same variation you took the last time, and let's hold here. Again, as we keep our bodies still, the breath flowing, you might want to go ahead and close your eyes, and let's just breathe. We'll slowly walk the left foot back in, lift the right knee up, come onto your tiptoes, and let's come forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, release. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands at the heart. Beautiful. All right, perfect amount of time for our last postures. So let's go ahead, hands at the heart. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. And then exhale, let's come downward facing dog. Go ahead, step the feet back. And then come down to a tabletop. I'm going to use a bolster for my pigeon pose. So I recommend if you have a bolster, go go ahead and grab it. If you don't have a bolster, you're more than welcome to use some yoga blankets, or if you have some blankets, like yoga blankets or just regular blankets, you can stack those on top of each other, or towels. Towels work, or even pillows, stacking some pillows on top of each other. But I'm going to go ahead and place my yoga bolster right here in the middle of the mat and come back into downward facing dog. And let's go ahead, meet me there in down dog, and then let's inhale, take the right leg back, and then on an exhale, bring the right leg forward, and then go ahead and get your hips in neutral, get your hips settled, and let's make our way into pigeon. Alright, so go ahead, and as you lower down, you lay your upper body down on top of the right leg. You're more than welcome to just bring your hands and forearms apart. Bring your hands and forearms down to the ground. Just keep hands and forearms and elbows shoulder width apart, and elbows underneath your shoulders. You're also more than welcome to stack one hand on top of the other and rest your forehead on top. But let's go ahead and let's just hold here. Let's breathe here in this pigeon pose. I'm going to kind of zip my lips for this last two postures of our practice, this deep restorative pigeon, and give you guys a little quiet. So we'll go ahead and I'll zip my lips. Alright, let's go ahead and come back up onto the hands. We're going to come back into downward facing dog. Quickly take the left leg back and slowly bring that left leg forward. Get the hips in neutral, get your hips settled, and let's come down for pigeon on the other side. Go ahead and take your arms and your hands, the same variation you took on the last side, and let's go ahead and get into it. We've got about a minute left. Once the timer goes off, we'll come back into down dog and wrap this practice up. Right. Let's slowly come back up onto the hands. Let's come back into downward facing dog, and we'll release down to child's pose. Go ahead and take your prop off to the side. We'll just come down child's for a second. And honestly, stay in child's pose as long as you like. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this practice up. I want to thank you guys for joining me for another session. Namaste. The light within me honors the light within y'all.